Hey, we're back again at the Canadian Pool Show, and Al got lunch.
Now I'm happy because I got lunch.
So as far as the trade show goes, this is the least trade show lunch that you will ever come across.
Oh, they put on a spread.
They do. It's one of the other perks of coming to one of our favorite shows.
I think that this is the only show that we've ever seen this done at, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or anything like this.
Definitely is. So we are going to give you a sneak peek about lunch because a lot of people do trade shows and things like that. If you want to do one and do it well, this is the way to do it. And then we'll flash back to Al. We're going to cover some other ground about our friends that we meet at the shows. Let's check out lunch. So they have like a full catered, healthy, awesome lunch. And I want to show you the desserts too because these are fun. So lunch is a popular option. It was delicious. We've got quite a dessert spread with flowers on the tarts, which was just super fun. Delicious and awesome. So of course, if you end up with a booth by lunch, you have a lot of visibility, but then also you have to smell yummy lunch. All right, coming back around, we are going to go see Al. Hey, Al.
Just picked up a snazzy little light.
Ooh, I like that size. That's awesome. That's a different style flashlight. Very cool. So we run into a lot of people that we know at the shows, and we've made friends that are consistent. And one of our early friends was Ken, the filter guy, and I do believe that you have like a throwback t-shirt on. Ken, the filter guy, who's not with us anymore, but worth mentioning because very early on in the Ask the Pool Guy days, he was super.
He was a friendly face at every show, and we're talking at the beginning of this adventure that we didn't even know where it would go or if anyone would pay attention, and he was always a smiling face, and he always was positive, and he was always watching our stuff. And fortunately, his daughter Jessica continued on with the business after he passed, but I do wear his t-shirt, and I really appreciate it because we talked to him at length about the importance of using your face as your brand. If you don't have all the money in the world to create these huge marketing media blitzes to get your brand out, you have to do something. Well, if it's you running your business, your face is the best thing. And we've certainly found that has worked for us, for Ask the Pool Guy. Well, Ken started doing something similar, and he had his face on a t-shirt, which is what I was just trying to show you. So, very cool. I mean, sad that he's not here, but very cool that he was really fun.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's see where I can get one of those snazzy flashlights.
I think before we get to the snazzy flashlight, because
Okay.
I can get you another one, mentioning Ken, or about Ken, is we started developing a relationship because we saw him, because we kept seeing him at shows, and so we built this relationship. He paid attention to us online, and it became a friendship. And that's what we found with many of the vendors that we see show after show after show. It's like it's an old friend now. And I think that's important because it just gives us a different sense of our industry, because now we're more connected versus all being separate.
We don't come here and see random strangers anymore.
Nope,
We come see our
warm
friends.
contacts and our friends. Yeah. And I think that's the repetitive, doing it year after year, the investment that we decided to make in our company and our industry is to consistently show up whether we wanted to or not, talk about the things in the industry, and then share the people that we've come to love.
So when we were over at the electronics booth, it's really interesting because she's been the woman who manages it. She's been following us for a long time, and then the owner, kind of inventor of products and things there, it said he's on Facebook, but he hadn't followed us. And today he mentioned the boat pool, which is really interesting because like the memories on Facebook and of Google, like what happened 8 years ago, like it got me to start going back to some of our early stuff and reposting, and look at somebody on Instagram talked about you, and now somebody on Facebook.
Well, it's side note from the show, that whole idea of going back to the archives, that's fresh for me to see. And all of the people on our team are going, oh yeah, remember? When we see it again, because we see this stuff so often, we forget about all those fun little details. And by you reposting a lot of that stuff from years and years ago, it's been really fun to relive that, because we're getting to see some of these really cool things that aren't even on our minds anymore now to refresh.
What was the challenge back then that's just a piece of cake now, or
Absolutely.
other innovative things? Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Well, let's keep moving. Oh, but a cool flashlight.
I'm going to get one for you.
Nice. That is snazzy cool. That's really an interesting thing. The aqua lamp. Because they have, I'm assuming, pool lights. There you go. You know, a flashlight is good swag if you sell pool lights.
Flashlights are great swag for anybody.
Everybody always wants one.
It's better than all the other stuff. I mean, sometimes
Especially
they're cool,
if it's on a keychain. I mean, a carabiner would be the only improvement because you could hook it easily and take it with you.
bigger challenge. Although we all carry cell phones now that have lights on, it's still really handy to have an exterior light.
Oh, look, there's more friends. So I'm live on Facebook and we're walking around talking about how the people that we see at all the shows become like friends, you know? Well, and instead of walking into a room of like random strangers,
We're all friends.
we're just all friends and we get to come visit at pool shows.
And then I get to follow up on the dogs. And I get to know
Yeah,
what they're doing, how everyone's doing.
absolutely. So how is Modern Molding doing?
Doing well. It's a good show. So far, it's good turnout. And to see everybody again. There is. Griswold, we just got him. We just got him. I got to hang out with him for one day before I came in. But yeah, he's getting along with the rabbit, I guess. It's good.
Wow, so fun. So fun. That's awesome.
I don't know about you guys. Enjoying the show?
Really good. Missing the puppies, of course, again.
Really people to walk the show. Totally.
They should.
We're going to recommend it for next year.
Yes.
Yesterday, and she's like, oh, Bob, thank you. Bob was speaking out of the fence.
Yeah.
And I had left mine at home with half an hour before. She opened the door for me. Sorry, baby, gotta go.
So,
Yeah.
you know, on the paper, what is like recommendations for next year is bring a dog.
Bring your dog.
Bring the dogs, right?
Yeah, our year was good. It was fucking great.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, have a fun show. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Good, good.
Thanks for stopping.
Ooh, cool furniture and cool colors. Wow, water sports. Hi. Ooh, some more of those wow speakers. Awesome. Hayward. Another equipment manufacturer.
So one of the big players in the market.
Ooh. Some more of our water testing.
See,
There's more
old
friends. We are live on Facebook.
Awesome. You're everywhere. We're having fun. I'll tell you that much. And I saw snow. Probably. We're working right now. Probably the lazy river we're working on now. Yeah, we had a snowstorm a few weeks ago. We had to shovel it all out. Yeah. And then it all melted. And we got to get back to the torch to cool. Yeah. Crazy. End of the year fun. I know. And it doesn't look like we're going to have to work almost all year. It's cool to see that. That is, it's north and east of Flint. Okay. So it's called Otter Lake. So So it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but it's just beautiful. Nice. And we drive from, it's an hour exactly from our office. And then we just drive up and it's like it's just beautiful.
It's like up here in Canada.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Every drive is like that for you.
Lots of trees, lots of islands. We're working today indoor, thank God.
Oh, yeah.
The guys are in Ottawa.
Okay. Cool. So what's new?
Yeah, just show's good. Lots of nice people to see, friends and clients. And great people. We have a lot of new fire and water brewers. That's our biggest thing right now.
Okay, cool.
Our finishes are staying steady and good. Growing. We make our own cast rolls now.
Oh, okay.
Concrete. And we also have copper. Fire and water. So it's been a good market.
That's an interesting market.
That's awesome.
There was room for improvement in the facility.
Yeah, and we're did a good job of it.
That's good.
There's CSA approved, nice for us in Canada. Yeah, they fine with us.
Yeah, that's cool.
What does CSA approved mean?
Canadian standards.
Oh, okay.
Canadian standards.
Good.
I even knew what that was.
Ooh, what am I looking at that's like fluorescent and iridescent over here?
Those are the tiles we put on steps, just tile markers.
Oh,
Steps and benches.
look at how pretty those are.
Yeah, those are really cool.
That is an awesome color palette. Very cool.
We were just talking, when she went on Facebook Live, that to go to the shows consistently, the importance of it for us is old friends. Start seeing people. Yeah, you just talked about that, and that it's good to be able to see people year after year after year. Whether you're ever even going to do business or not doesn't even matter. There's a part of a camaraderie that just is, it's important because it keeps us all connected. We all at times feel like that island, floating in the ocean all by ourselves, and we're the only ones that have this problem. But when you get to know people, and you can see them,
whether it's once a year or twice a year at the international stage here. I feel the same way. Last night I saw some people I haven't seen since last December. So it's nice to see them. And there's a cost, but we're supporting each other, vendors.
We are, but we're also intellectually growing, and we're stimulating ourselves, and we're learning new things, and we are in an industry where guys don't want to change from what they've always done. We know that, and yet by showing up all the time and money, it's a commitment to it, but it keeps us. I know it certainly keeps my head going. I'm always in a good headspace.
I agree.
Going to shows.
It's always good to see you guys and follow you.
Well, and everybody carries cell phones and could be doing more of it because do you know how many people have mentioned the Instagram? And I went way back to the beginning of our Instagram and doing throwback posts. We forget.
Yeah, and you're on my feed all the time. So
awesome. Well, thank you.
See you later. Alrighty.
Yep, can barely walk down an aisle and find a stranger, which is awesome. And it makes the shows way more fun. And I think too, just an observation from one of the last shows we were at, like when you and I walk around, of course I often have a camera and we're recording, and I'm often encouraging participation, but it's a different show when you walk around passively kind of just looking at booths versus when we're actively walking a show. There's a difference.
There's clearly a difference. And of course, I give you that credit because I would be more likely to just be the passive walker because I'm more of a lurker. I'm not one to go right up to ask questions. I'm going to lurk around and see what it is because how I learn is visually. If I see something, I can figure out how to do it. Much like the very first time I saw concrete being carved. It was foreign to me that it was even possible that you could turn regular old concrete into a boulder. And I saw it one time, and that's all it took for me to, in my head, to figure out that it was possible for me. And at the very beginning, I got one lesson by seeing one boulder being carved, and I was off to the races because that's all I needed. So I'm going to tend to lurk and just sort of see things and visualize it and look over it and go, maybe that's something I could do, but I'm not likely to go up to that person and ask them, could I do that?
Right, even if you have a question, you're not likely.
I'm not likely to.
Yeah.
So you are, unfortunately, because of that dynamic, we get more of that interaction. Me on my own, I would get the information that I need or the visual to learn, but I wouldn't necessarily interact with the people.
So that is a professional tip. If you are a lurker, partner with an active chatter.
Engager. Yes, active engager.
And work it together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good piece of advice. because it's easy for me to just come in and casually do this. It's not so easy for me to then interact with people. But with you as the bridge in between, it makes it easier. It softens that up because to you, it's not a big deal to
Randomly talk about stuff, including giant gummy bear pool floaties. Is that not the coolest thing you have seen in pool floats lately?
Oh, pretty cool. I don't know if it's the coolest, but in pool
It is the coolest that I've seen in a pool float lately. You did get the qualifier, right? Also, there's Christmas pool floats. Check that out. Now that's just fun. Super fun. Oh my goodness. And look.